Hello.
Oh,
Your picture doesn't look the
it's
best.
a bit cloudy. Clean the camera. That's better.
That light was a bit glary. Hi, everyone. Hi, Trina. Hi, Margaret.
Hi, Trina. Hi, Margaret. You had your hot dogs yet?
Have you had them yet, Trina?
And your brown sauce?
I bought some hot dog buns yesterday, so we'll have hot dogs one day this week. Well, the sooner the better, probably tomorrow. Well, they're fresh. No, have not seen the grandkids. Well, they last. They'll last. They're in a tin. They'll last for a while.
Have you not had the brown sauce on anything? Cheese, butter, or...
Yeah, bit of cheese on toast and a bit of brown sauce on the top of it.
Or an egg?
They are at the lake, but my granddaughter is coming out in another week to stay for the summer soon. Oh, that'll be lovely, won't it?
Do they live far from you, or...?
Hope you're well, Margaret.
Good to see you.
My son and grandson stopped in today. I'm a happy camper. Lovely.
And how's the weather over there? Have you got the sun? We're still freezing over here, and it's the middle of summer.
Do you live in a mobile, Margaret? Right, I've just got some snacks ready, so it might be biscuit gate tonight, folks. So I've got, let me just move this down. I've got jammy Dodgers. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. Sometimes you have to come a bit lower. We've got jammy Dodgers and a custard tart. Wait. Oh, one's just fallen in my coffee.
Oh, he's got a wet one.
And we've also got a sweet tub. So we'll be having, we call them pencils. I managed to get a tub at the Food Initiative this week. So they're like little
jelly.
pencil jelly sweets. So we'll be eating those as well. Yeah, egg on toast, nice with a bit of brown sauce. I like brown sauce on an egg toasty. Double egg toasty. I like 2 eggs on mine.
Yeah. And you always spill it.
Yeah, there's always a little bit. Straight off, straight in the wash.
4 hours drive from the eldest.
Oh, that would be lovely. How old's she, Trina? Is she a teenager?
Swimming at the beach. Sounds good.
No, a house with a microscopic backyard that many times sees us tent set up. Low. We're in a heat wave. Oh, stop it. You're making us jealous, love. Right, I see 14 in and only 2 people talking to us. Come on, folks, don't be shy.
Come on
and please remember to click the thumbs up to help with the algorithms. 13. Oh, that's a nice age. Yeah.
We're supposed to be getting a heat wave the week after next, I think.
Late afternoon, we've been seeing better weather. A lot of time during the day, we're having a lot of rain here, aren't we? But come, say, 4 o'clock, it's lifted up. I managed to get a short time in the garden yesterday. And I just weeded Mum's section of the garden again under the apple tree and the 2 sides of the archway. And I planted out some courgettes yesterday. So they're in. Hi, Tony. Hope you're well, love. Hi, Cassandra. In Cincinnati, Ohio. Oh, even the name of it sounds lovely, Cassandra. Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Sounds lovely.
And the Ohio players. Do you remember them?
No, I don't.
That was a group.
Soccer. Oh, it's a group.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Ohio players.
What did they sing?
Love Roller Coaster.
Do you know it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Love Roller Coaster.
Oh, I do, yeah. I recognise that.
Roller Coaster.
Yeah, I do recognise that.
They were the Ohio players.
Does anyone else recognise that song?
From the 70s.
Yeah. I won't have the right tone, so I won't try and sing it.
I think it got re-released by someone a few years ago, didn't it?
I do recognise it.
Version of it.
Yeah. Not like Daft Punk or someone
Yeah,
like that.
something like that.
Mm-hmm. So we've been out for a meal tonight.
Absolutely stuffed.
It was beautiful. It's Mr. Wallflower's birthday tomorrow, so this is the last day we're the same age for. Every year we're the same age for 3 weeks. Once my birthday's passed, so my birthday was the end of May. Once my birthday passed, we're the same age for 3 weeks, and then when it's Mr. Wallflower's birthday tomorrow, he's a year older than me tomorrow. So it's the last day that we're the same age for.
Well, 2 hours.
So yeah, we went for a meal. I had a big mixed grill. So I had steak, gammon, 2 lovely sausages, egg, tomato, big steak fries, and peas.
And
mushrooms, but you take the mushrooms, I don't like them. And with it came a cheese and beer sauce, and it was delicious. Absolutely. I ate as much as I possibly could. And normally I'd ask for the steak to be well done. And I wasn't there to order. I was sat down because we'd walked quite a bit to get there. Well, not quite a bit, but enough. And my knee was playing up again. So I sat down and waited, and Mr. Wallflowers went to order the food. And he said, I've asked for your steak to be medium rare. Is that okay? And I kind of panicked a little bit. And I thought, oh, God, I hope it's not bloody when they bring it back, because I always ask for it to be done well done. And he said, yeah, but I don't like the look of it. It looks burnt when they bring it to you. I said, well, tell you the truth, because it's so chewy, I don't tend to eat all of it. And I end up leaving half the piece of steak, don't I, when I have it. Anyway, they brought it. And medium rare is going to be my steak cooking method from now on, because it was delicious. And I finished the steak before I finished the gammon, didn't I? It was lovely. Hi, Bridget, love.
There's no
I'm man. Happy birthday, right? It's tomorrow.
Thanks, Bridget. Thanks, Trina.
So it's big treats this weekend. So
it's Father's Day as well.
What did you have for your meal?
I had the cowboy burger, 2 burgers, bacon, cheese, lettuce.
You had French fries,
yours,
didn't you?
Yeah.
He wasn't happy. I got the big steak fries, and he got French fries.
It always happens. And a burger sauce, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like a Big Mac sauce, wasn't it? It was lovely.
Yeah. Absolutely stuffed.
I don't normally drink, but I had a glass of Jack Daniels and lemonade, and you had a couple of pints, didn't you? Obviously, we've got no vehicle, so we had to get a cab.
Well, we did ask for coffee first, and they didn't have coffee. The machine was broke. So, you like the Southern Comfort. They didn't have Southern Comfort. So I said, have you got a brandy then? No, we haven't got a brandy. So you ended up with Jack Daniels.
It was nice though, I enjoyed it. Just a taste. Double celebration on Father's Day as well tomorrow,
It always happens.
We've done lots of things to do the double celebration in years gone by. Gone to see the tall ships in Liverpool, gone out to different places for days out. Where did we go for a walk round? Not last year, the year before. Rivington Pike.
Up by Bolton.
Yeah, it was a big walk, isn't it? Yeah. It's all uphill and up and steps. And
it's nice.
Describe it.
Just up in the hills, isn't it? There's like ruins and stuff, wasn't there? There was like a big house there one day. I think some millionaire owned it, didn't he? And then
would be like something like a Lord Derby.
Yeah, he was like a lord, wasn't he?
land, you know, and on it is lots of different features. So outside,
Like a big outdoor pool, wasn't
yeah.
it? But it was all run down. I don't think anyone's lived there for years and years. Have they?
Well, it's got to be century, hasn't it? It's ruins, but all the steps and all the areas in place.
Here comes Oscar.
You come to say hello, Oscar?
Hi guys.
Can we show your face for a minute?
For 1 sec.
Oscar's clean shaven.
Yeah, took
and
the
it's
beard off.
not very often you see Oscar clean shaven, so let me show off my handsome, beautiful son with his beardless face.
He looks 12 again.
He's beautiful. What a handsome lad without his beard.
His hair's cut. Beard's cut.
Everything.
His mammy loves him. I always say he looks like Elvis Presley. Looks like a young Elvis to me.
Hi, handsome.
You always.
Also,
Oh, Trina said hi, handsome. He's blushing. He's blushing. Since a baby, I've always called him my little Elvis. He's got a touch of the Elvis look when you see him all clean shaven, and when he's got a bit more hair and he does like the quiff style, really suits him. Bridget says, I don't like my birthday because the date it's on, Valentine's Day, and everything is so much more than normal for one day. Yeah. Bridget says hi.
Hi, Bridget.
I don't know if you could pick that up, but he said hello back.
he's out in the kitchen preparing something.
Smooching. Hi, Caramel. Lovely to see you, hon.
Hi, Caramel.
He's got chicken on the go, hasn't he?
I think he's had the.
He's had the chicken. What you cooking for food, Oscar?
I already had it.
What have you got?
I had chicken, falafel, and some rice.
Very good. Chicken, falafels, and rice. Not bad.
And he had to cook it himself because we'd gone out.
Yeah. And he found out we'd gone out for a fancy meal. He wasn't too happy. We're good. We're good. Yeah. Plodding along, as they say, Caramel. Hope you're well too, love. And Malachi. I don't know your daughter's name. Sorry. Hope everyone's
And the curtains are closed.
yeah. Hi, Malachi, if you're still up watching.
He let his name being shouted now.
Come running. Us mums love to make our boys blush. I used to tell my boys they are never too old to give mum a hug and a kiss goodbye when I would drop them off at school.
They don't like it though, do they?
When they got that awkward age. Yeah.
And you do it all the more because they didn't
Chef
like it.
Brando. Hi, Chef. Hi, I'm sure I subscribed, but because of the raspberry plants or chickens. Good evening. Yeah, I don't have chickens, but we do have lots of raspberry plants. Glad to see you here, hon. Welcome. Trina said, I said either GB here properly, or am I going to skip with you hand in hand to your class and give you a big smooch? Do it now nicely, or it won't be so nice. I heard them say hi. Mark says hi too. They're just leaving. Take care, Mark.
Bye, everyone. You could have stuck around for the party.
He's just come in from the cinema with his god sisters. He went to see Inside Out. He loved it. Oh, brilliant. Yeah. Nice Saturday night at the movies. Good on him. We've been out for tea, Caramel. I think you just missed us saying it's Mr. Wallflower's birthday tomorrow. So we've been out for a meal tonight, just the two of us. We thoroughly enjoyed it. I had a glass of Plonk. I don't normally drink, so I had a glass of Jack Daniels, and it was lovely.
And what did you do after that?
Oh, do you know? As part of my late birthday present, Mr. Wallflowers bought me a top today. And we went in a cheap shop and bought some plastic ties and some other bits and bobs. We'd gone. It's just a pub lunch we've been for, but it was lovely, wasn't it? A spoons it was. Well, it's not a spoons. It's a type of. Yeah.
Green King.
And when we come out, I left my bag. As a treat, the top was quite expensive, wasn't it, that you paid out for? So we phoned up and they're keeping it for us tomorrow.
You found it.
There might be a possibility that we're going abroad on a holiday because it's our 25th wedding anniversary in a few months' time. We're looking at to see if we can go on holiday. That top, although it's a birthday treat, would be something I could wear in the warmer weather. But yeah, we've had a nice day, haven't we?
We're looking at going to Malta.
Exactly, Trina. We are a team. We're all a big family here. Love our community.
You got the chickens, we got the raspberries.
Yeah. I haven't had any fruit yet off the josterberry. I've got a josterberry for the first time. Well, I got it last year.
You haven't had no grapes either.
I was hoping to have some fruit on that, but none has appeared, and no fruit yet on the grapes either. So hopefully next year's the year for fruit.
We always
on
got
those.
the raspberries. And
We've got apples,
blueberries.
pears, peaches, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. Does it say blackcurrants? Blackcurrants, strawberries, gooseberries.
Come out now.
Well, I brought some in. Did you see them in the kitchen?
Yeah.
I picked some yesterday. We've got quite a bit of fruit, haven't we? We do like our fruit. And, of course, the rhubarb, which we've used now.
And we've still got loads of them mandarins that we haven't touched yet.
Well, I repicked and put them in a clean bowl because some of them had gone mouldy. So I've pick through them today to make sure that I'm just storing
And the juicer came the
ones.
other day as well. So.
Oh, that juicer looks good. Do you want to go and show it? Mr. Wallflowers treated himself. He wanted it. It's not usual. Mr. Wallflowers actually picks kitchen machinery. That's normally something I say we could use that, you know. But he's picked this. I was quite happy with it. I'm looking around for a new set of wheels. I need to make my mind up as to what I want to get.
Like a coffee percolator.
It's not a product placement or anything. This is just something we purchased ourselves. You got it from Amazon, didn't you?
From
Asda, sorry. And everything comes off, different sizes for juicing it. And it's quite a good capacity, really, and it's not going to take too much space either storing it or on the kitchen surface because it's only small. But yeah, you picked well.
Get some fruit juice. Some L'Oreal is going.
At this time of year in the food initiatives, I tend to do well for trays of fruit, etc., and vegetables. That will get some good juice. We can pick a lot of wild apples, can't we? Forage apples locally, so we don't need to get them. Oh, that's lovely. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Brian. Happy birthday to you. I'll send your vegan sundae.
Just bubble wrap it.
Yeah, put plenty of bubble wrap on. It'll be Reet.
Yeah.
It'll be Reet, love.
And we're looking around for new wheels as well, Bridget.
Yeah.
What are you thinking of?
No, she's looking for a proper wheelchair, mobility scooter, but it's got to be superpower. We've been talking about it recently. She wants the next step up from what she's got, but they're really expensive. About £7,500, something like that. Am I right? Is that the right ball game, Bridget, for the one you're looking for? Do you go to all the mobility shops and things like that, or even research them on the internet and see if you can get a Part X for what you've got and different things like that? What opportunities you've got available to you?
What's that? Occupational therapy or something? It's like a local council, isn't it?
Yeah, she's on to all occupational therapy. She knows what she's doing with all that. Hi, Valerie. Not seen you for a while, love.
Hi,
Hope you're well. How are you, love? Yeah, have you gone through OC, Bridget, and checked everything out and gone on the internet shares sites to see mobility scooter opportunities and whether you can part X, etc.? Good, love, good.
Have to get a mobility scooter club.
Yeah. Well, we used to have one in our shopping centre. It was downstairs in the Connie, where the bingo place is.
When you
Yeah, well, she volunteered.
Yeah.
It's all done on a volunteer basis, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean a scooter club where they all go around with the leather jackets on.
With the big flags on the back. Yeah. She was born to be wild, our Bridge. So we're talking again about doing a live stream. So Bridget and I will be doing a live stream, hopefully pretty soon. And I hope you'll all jump on and engage with us when we do that. Lots of different things. And Trina, if you inbox me and make some plans, we'll do a live stream together as well, love, please.
You and your chickens.
Hi, Abigail. Good evening, you two from a wet
Drake, Scotland.
Drake, Scotland. What does Drake mean, Abigail?
Scotland's a bit sad today, though, after last night, isn't it? Don't you think?
Yeah, well,
We won't mention the football.
it's always the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
They know now.
If the team,
They were like that behind the couch from the beginning.
If the team are half as good as the fans,
Between 7.5 to 9. I use my PIP for it, just thinking what I want. Yeah, we need to get it sorted. Really.
So do the PIP pay for that?
Will your PIP cover it then?
So is that?
No, well,
it'd be like a mobility car, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but they don't do it like that. So they'll give her the cash, and she'll have to set it aside to save.
Yeah, but they
save
pay for it.
No, she'll have to set it aside and save for it. If they give her the cash.
Yeah. So how do people get free cars?
DLA.
And isn't Bridget on that?
PIP is it? Can you not get a car through DLA, Bridget?
Because people get brand new cars when they're on invalidity, don't they?
Yeah, but you can have one or the other. You can either have the money or the vehicle. And I think she uses that money to pay for the carers. Sorry, Bridget, I'm not trying to talk about your business in public. I'm sorry.
It's all wrong.
I'm just trying to work out.
It should be covered across the board.
How it works out financially.
They lease you a car. So you've still got to pay for it. I thought that was free.
Yeah, you're paying for it through your benefits.
So
they take that from your benefits, so you don't have the money then, because that's your money paying for it.
It's wrong, isn't it?
Well, nobody owns a car anyway.
No.
You know, even if you buy from a garage,
you don't need the registered keeper.
You don't need the registered keeper.
Same with your kids. You don't own your kids.
Because you register them at birth.
Yeah.
A little busy at work this evening, so I'm popping in and out of the conversation. No problem, love. We're used to you doing this now, Trina. Sometimes you have to give them a lump sum towards a car. Yeah, you have to make a deposit, don't you? Yeah. I remember our friend Wynne had to give, I think it was 250. But she got a brand new car, and it's a lovely car, like. But yeah, she had to make a deposit. Yeah, Bridget's saying the same. You surrender your money. Yeah. Speaking of cars, my AC just went out in my car.
Oh my God! How are you going to cope? We don't even have AC in our cars.
I know, but we don't have the temperatures they have either.
We've just got leaky windows.
If we're lucky.
Or put the heater on cold.
Hi, Carol. Lovely to see you.
Hi, Carol.
Can get a car only if on enhanced mobility part of PIP. Right. So that's what Bridget's saying. Through the enhanced part, she can do it.
Rough.
Don't know your bones. With wheelchairs, the deposit isn't always necessary. It depends on the dealer. Ah, right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you could hire one from...
What's the name of the one you're looking for? Sorry.
Hire one from a shopping centre and then just carry on out the door.
They won't see me on the camera. I'm too low down.
Put your foot down.
What's the name of the new model you're looking for, Bridget? Because it doesn't matter where about in the country. You could have it shipped there or delivered there or whatever, can't you?
Yeah, you'd probably get it cheaper abroad or something.
And if you name it, Bridget, a few of us might be able to look it up for you and see if there's anything in their area. And if you can get it, a dramatic amount cheaper, it's worth paying for it to be transported to you. That's what I'm thinking. It's your money at the end of the day, isn't it? Yeah. It's up to you where you buy it from.
And when we get a van, if it's around here, we could come and deliver
it. Canwell, Brian, do you have PayPal? I'd like to send you a birthday score, £20, but I don't want to send it here for YouTube to steal half of it, or maybe
you don't have to do that
on Amazon wish list. Oh,
thank you, but
that's really nice of you, Caramel. He's being ever so humble at the moment.
I don't have a PayPal thing.
No, we don't have a PayPal, do we? If you email us, Caramel, I can send you his bank details. That's really generous of you. Thank you.
You don't have to.
They have that coffee thing. Send me a coffee. Yeah. Same scenario does happen with that, though, Trina.
They take a percentage off the money.
Yeah.
It's not as much as what YouTube take. But...
Yeah. Bridget, my hubby had to do driving test for this power chair before he was let loose in the public. All right. So the type she's looking for is called a Karma Chico tea. They are made for your needs rather than bulk standard.
So you couldn't
it's
buy
about
it second hand,
requirements. Right. Okay, I get you.
And that's why it's so dear.
Getting ready for some rough weather here in Iowa. We've had some crazy weather. How about you over there? Do you have tornadoes? Sorry to change the subject. As a rule, generally we don't have tornadoes, but we have.
We do get them now and again, very rarely.
How long ago was the local one?
It was about 3 years ago.
About 3 years
Just like
ago.
a mini tornado.
About 2 miles away.
Not even that.
Not even
half a mile away.
About half a mile away. There's an estate. And we call it Tan House. That's what the estate's called. And the tornado was there. Took out a concrete
just
wall.
Just a row of houses.
Took out fencing in the garden.
All the roof.
Took the roofs off. Absolutely demolished this area. And I think in our lifetime we've heard of 2, have we?
Yeah, something like that.
We've heard of 2.
In our time.
So they're very few and far between, very far between.
But the weather over here has been raining, windy, then the sun will come out. It's been cold, then it's been warm, all within a matter of hours.
Most people have been using their central heating. Most people are dressed in winter clothes.
It's supposed to be summer now. It's supposed to be warm now.
So when we go out in the daytime, we don't know how to dress. So what we're having to do is to put a summer top on underneath, so t-shirt, short sleeves, a thicker layer on, possibly a sweatshirt or a thicker top. possibly a cardigan because it's been cold. Brian doesn't feel the cold as much as I.
I've still been wearing my shorts for work.
I feel the cold. But then on top of that, you're still wearing your winter coat for the rain and for the cold weather. So we're in winter clothes here
in the summer. It's not normally this bad in the summer.
As I say, I got a couple of good hours yesterday, and I spent that time to do some weeding straight away in the garden, and managed to be out there in the summer top. So I was quite happy about it.
But we're supposed to be getting good weather within the next couple of 10 days.
What were the temperatures they've said?
80, up to 80.
Yeah. I hope that answers your question, Valerie. Where are we up to?
Callum at the top.
Okay, that's great. I'd like to. You guys always give so much.
Thank
that's
you.
lovely of you. Thank you, love. Iowa is not too far from me in North Dakota. We had some thunderstorms last night. I had to lock the chickens up. Today we have some bad winds. Yeah, it's been windy here, but not as windy as it was in the winter time.
No.
I mean, we had awful winds in the winter time here. But I think if the breeze stopped, it wouldn't be as cold here. I've made the mistake before of buying second-hand wheelchairs to save money. I always regret it afterwards. Well, learn by your lesson then,
especially
Bridge.
if you've got it of it made to measure.
We've got the central heating on tonight because I requested it because I wanted to wear a nice top for the live stream and not sit here with all my layers on. But it's cold outside. I didn't want to keep getting up, stoking the fire, etc.
It's cold outside. And the paint's peeling off of my walls.
Maybe it's cold outside. Catatonia. Not Catatonia, what was her name? Yeah, Catatonia. It's really windy right now. I've been using hot water bottles. Well, I showed you. I've got my hot water bottle as well as the central heating on. This is one I bought a week or so ago, 2 weeks ago maybe. And I've got this wrapped around the top of my hips. And it's lovely. Absolutely lovely. And of course, plenty of hot coffee to keep me going. Look at you. It's like you're on your holidays. And you are.
Yeah, I'm off this week. No more getting up at 4 o'clock.
A week off to celebrate his birthday.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Gaz.
Here he is. The main man's here. Hi, Gaz. Lovely. Just finished the show. Oh, good. Sorry we haven't been in, love.
Yeah.
We've been out for a fancy meal, Gaz. I'll say fancy, an enjoyable meal.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Wallflower's birthday tomorrow, so we've been out for a little treat tonight. We're even getting a takeaway tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's his treat for tomorrow, but we're not going out tomorrow.
No.
Got things to do. What's your job tomorrow?
Putting up.
You're looking forward to it though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is there a picture of how it looks?
It's not a very good one.
It's not a very good picture, but he's bought a bathroom cabinet. So this bottom part actually goes over your toilet and your toilet cistern. The cabinet area is over the top of it. So we're doing a bit of juggling around in the bathroom. And that is, what do you call it?
Task.
Yeah.
Mission.
What are they? They're not called pre-packs. What are they? What are they called?
Flat pack.
Flat pack. So it's a flat pack and his job's to put that together tomorrow. I don't mind the rain for watering the garden, but not the bad weather.
Yeah. I wanted to get the last of my tomato plants in.
65 now. Are you 65 now?
65. When I'm 64.
Gaz
When
is
I
asking.
get older, losing my head. Many years from now.
Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64?
7 years till I'm there.
I have been using my wall heater with my EcoFlow to keep costs down on the electric. What's EcoFlow, Bridge? I don't know what that is. Do you know what it is?
Is that like Economy 7 from years ago?
I don't. There used to be these little adapter things, and they work on like a heat flow method, and it sucks the air in and blows it back out again. And I'm not sure if it runs on batteries or you plug it in separately, but it's supposed to be. I'm not sure if it's something like that. Bridget, you found the EcoFlow works.
Do you find?
Wait till you're 68 when your body doesn't work anymore.
Getting there now.
Who has to wait until then, guys? You're not that old, Trina, surely.
No, you can't be. It's mad how quick the time goes. Though.
Yeah, before you know it, 55. Just a pup, love. That's what I was thinking.
20 years ago, we were 37. 20 years from now, we'll be 77.
It's crazy, isn't it? No, you will be.
Well, we'd be the same age, wouldn't we?
The night before.
Yeah.
For the night before, we'd be the same age. You're a year older tomorrow. He just doesn't like it. He loves it when we're the same age, don't you? I don't know what difference it makes.
No, it's just a number.
What were you telling me about the things that were happening on the news?
Oh, what were you saying? Talking about the jab. Things that are happening over here. People are Pfizer and all them are getting took to court. People are taking them to court. So they're being issued with like court summonses and for the injuries that they've sustained because of the jab. So things are going to start to come out now in court, in the court papers, and we're going to find out a lot more about what was going on.
See, we had videos took down for talking about these topics in the past. And the excuse they said at the time was
misinformation.
And now certain products have been removed from the market.
Yeah, Pfizer have took theirs off the market totally now because they said there wasn't enough interest in it. But people are saying it's because they're getting sued for it, for the things that they've done.
And now it's become more apparent and more public that these cases are going ahead now, isn't it?
Even so the mainstream media,
none of it was
all in the Telegraph, all the reports and stuff. The mainstream media are even reporting on it that people who have suffered from having the jab are now suing these companies that brought the jab in. I mean, it's not just the companies, it should be the government as well.
For instilling it, yeah. So Bridget says, the EcoFlow is a rechargeable battery. I have even cooked with it recently. I have a couple of videos on my channel using it. So it was that thing I was describing before. I have seen it, Bridget, and I think they were only like £30 odd, £40 to buy. And I did look at it myself at one point and I wasn't sure. And another lady was asking the question. Sorry, I can't remember who asked, but I think it was Abigail. Said, do you actually find it's good and it's working for you? Did you get any bargains from the food initiative this week? What did I get? I got a couple of boxes of sweeties. So
a lot of bread.
I got a lot of bread, a lot of free bread, and we've just sent a parcel up to Crawford. Oscar delivered it today. He took a bus ride up, didn't he, and delivered some food parcels to Crawford. A lot of bread, The sweeties, we got like these pencil sweets that you get in all different colours. So I've got a tub of those, and we've all been munching through them. They were just one item.
Lollipop.
Count as one item, which was 42 pence. And another tub was jellies coated in sugar, and I sent them up to Crawford for a treat for him. I got another jar of the lollipops in the, the container I said I could use in the bedroom. It's one of those you can use for cotton wool, bath salts, etc. So it'll stand upright or it'll stand tipped over, and you can just put your hands in the jar. I'm trying to think what else I got.
Wasn't anything major, was there?
I got you some breadsticks.
Crisp biscuits.
Jammy Dodgers.
No party rings.
I refused to buy them. I'm not buying them. What else did I go?
I'm going to get party rings tomorrow for my birthday party.
And I'm entitled to half of them.
Even if I buy them for my birthday. I go to the shop tomorrow.
So are you declaring here you're going to buy biscuits and sit there and eat every one of them and not allow me to have half? So what?
I'll buy 2 packets.
Well, and I'll have a whole packet to myself.
I might buy 3 and eat one on the way down.
You're showing yourself. You're showing yourself. That's up to you.
Would I do that? I wouldn't pay their prices in the shop there.
Well, I saw them in the shop for 90 pence a packet and refused to buy them. I'm trying to think, Caramel. If I think of anything that crops up, I'll let you know. Or I can't think of anything offhand. I think it was just a basic shop, wasn't it?
Yeah. Valerie.
I'm turning 66 next month and may get a knee replacement. I might be on my way to one of those as well, Valerie. I'm okay. Half the journey of walking. Our doctor's is only, would you class it as 5-10 minutes away? At a slow pace, I was okay walking there. Coming back, I was in agony, and it was a proper hobble. Luckily, Oscar was with me, and I could cling on to him there and back. Coming back, but yeah, I'm struggling at the moment going up and down the stairs and stuff. But this knee, I feel okay today, but I'm still. If I get up off the couch, it's a wobble. But I'm hoping it doesn't get nowhere. So good luck with that if you need a knee operation.
They can rebuild you.
They can. One of our neighbours across the road has had both knees replaced, and she's doing really well on it, isn't she?
Yeah. Only cost $6 million.
$6 million man. I even charge my wheelchair with it. Wow, well, that's showing you how good it is, then, isn't it? It takes a lot of power to charge the wheelchairs, doesn't it? Scotland for the cup.
How many have you had, Gaz?
Gaz is on the whiskey.
The egg cup.
You can come out from behind the couch now, Gaz.
There's another game on Wednesday. You'll be okay.
Bridget's got 2 channels. So the first channel that she's got, Abigail, is BCTV. A video.
A different videographer
with opinions. Yeah, a different videographer with opinions. So it's BCTV, a different videographer with opinions. And the other one is BC Rides Again.
Herbie Rides Again.
No, she didn't call it Herbie in the end. BC Rides Again, I think, is the second one. I'm sure Bridget will clarify in a minute. But we're going to do a live stream together pretty soon as well. I'm sure Bridget won't mind me saying Bridget is a highly intelligent woman, very funny.
School teacher.
Good emotions, a healthy, balanced mind, really beautiful woman. We've been getting along for a long while now. But Bridget is highly disabled. and sometimes her speech can be difficult to understand until you get used to her rhythm. Until you get used to listening to her voice, etc. And some people here who are regulars, when they see us do a live stream, might be quite surprised that that's the Bridget we've all been sitting here laughing at her jokes and having beautiful conversations with, and seeing her sense of humour. But yeah, she's a fully rounded person, you know, who just so happens to be highly disabled at the same time. But she's got so much to offer. She's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. And I hope you do join in and listen to the live streams, and you'll appreciate how tough a woman she is and how amazing she is.
And what she's been through.
Yeah. Still waiting for paperwork back from the inquiry. Yeah. Well, we'll go into all that, Bridge, at the time. Cancer and heart attacks have skyrocketed due to the jib jab. They have, and there's no denying it now, as Mr. Wallflower has just said. There's case after case going through against
And all
them
the
now.
athletes, all the footballers, all these fit people that have had it that are dropping off.
Wow, that EcoFlow was £700 to buy. Wow, I'm sure. Well, it must have been a few years when I looked at it. I'm sure they were nothing like that at the time. I think it was under a different name now, because I don't remember the name EcoFlow. Wow, that's a lot of money. Caramel says, I'd really have a think about the surgery, Valerie. I know 3 people that have had knee replacement surgery, and it's actually made their mobility so much worse.
I haven't heard of anyone that's been worse off, haven't they? Years ago we did, but like
Kathy's amazing on hers. Yeah.
everyone that's had them has been a lot better.
And she's not just going to say that for
No,
nothing.
no.
She must know instances. It is something you have to balance up yourself and make a decision.
Same with like the hip, isn't it? The hip and the knees, and it's just a lot more advanced now than
Well,
what it
my
was
mum
years
was
ago.
good on a hip replacement, and unfortunately she had to have the metal one as well. But you know, the miles she walked afterwards, you know, my mum was a grafter. She'd walk and walk and walk.
But that was years ago as well.
Yeah, donkeys years ago.
Things have
But she
improved
did
since
end up
then.
wheelchair bound in the end, but that was due to the Parkinson's, wasn't it? My mum has gotten a rooster shot for her knee, and it has helped so much to have to think about with our aging bodies. What's a rooster shot,
Does that mean booster?
Oh, right. For her knee. Well, it's like that, like a cortisone injection.
I won't take glasses on. I won't have glasses.
Oh, why, Gaz?
Oh, no way. We've got the garden ready. All the chairs are out.
I bought a dress, Gaz.
I bought a hat.
Oh, come on, guys. Look here. Gaz is saying the wedding's off here.
No way.
When you're marrying a Gaz like an Olympic?
Does Catherine know it's off?
Oh. What's going on, Gaz?
No way.
You haven't met someone else, have you? Bridget, I dropped my iPad again, broke the screen, so that needs fixing. They'll all come at once, Bridget. As soon as you need to spend out on something, everything else will come all at once. Yeah. It's always the way. Sounds like some good bits. Well,
Biscuit wars again.
He's already talking and I haven't had one yet.
I've had 2.
Jammy Dodgers. You can have that custard tart. I haven't seen Kath in a bit. Oh.
Yeah, she is busy. She's
sorting out the land, isn't she?
Moving,
she's doing all the jobs. No, guys, she's got that dress ready.
I mean, she hasn't commented much on videos and stuff, so we haven't seen much of it either.
Well, of course, we haven't been able to make videos this week, have we? So
we made one the other day, but we haven't put it out yet.
Well, you made one, but you haven't finished it. He made some lovely toffee, fudge, caramel fudge. Oh, beautiful! And all they talked about was you, Caramel. Caramella loved this. Caramella loved this. Oh, Oscar was. And then he said, "Are you putting any orange juice in it, Mum, to make it orange flavour?" I said, "No, come on, like let's just have some caramel flavour. Everything else tastes of orange at the minute."
The fudge was lovely.
No,
And
guys,
it's
you're
so
not getting
easy.
out of this one. She'll be back. She'll be back.
She'll be back. She's just having time on her own.
Sure, you need to do what's best for you. Hugs and prayers. I agree, Trina. Aging isn't easy. It's not. There are two channels. So it's BCTV, a different videographer with opinions, and BC Rides again. I got them both right.
Yeah.
I know, right? Do I get 5 points, Bridge? 5 points to me. Sounds fun. Give us a good heads up to be able to watch that live. We will do, hon. We will do. We've been promising to do it for a long time, and it is coming soon. Bridge is ready now. She had a lot going on in her personal life.
She's got a kitchen now.
What does that mean, Margaret? 50-50?
About whether to have the surgery.
Oh, I get you. Yeah. Thank you, guys, and thank you, Bridget. Yeah.
When are we coming to Cornwall?
I know, we'd love to, you know. Mr. Wallflowers has taken a drawdown from his pension to buy a new vehicle. So it has to be van size because we've always got something or other to shift and move, whether it be something for our son's house or something for our house, etc. Or even helping friends.
Yeah. There's always something.
The day the old van died, we actually had Carol's old 3-piece suite in the back of the van.
Still there.
So eventually the van got brought back by the breakdown recovery team. And in the back of the van is still Carol's old suite that hasn't managed to get to the dump yet.
No. And it never will.
No, well, if you sell that for parts to somebody else, that'll go with them, won't
They've
it?
got a 3-piece suite.
Into the bargain. But what I was leading to there is he was looking at a camper van of some sort that possibly we could go away for a weekend and sleep in, etc. But if we had something like that, he had a week off like this, be the perfect opportunity to pop down and see you. But you know, never say never, because we'd love to come and see you, Bridge. We really would. I'm gonna sit in yours, sit at that kitchen surface thing and have a coffee with you. I've been saying it since day one.
6 hours away. It's not that far.
Yeah, we've driven to Edinburgh. We've driven to different places before. You know, it's something we can do. It's something we would do, isn't it? Let's get the live done first. Get the vehicle and see where we go from there. Never took that job. Thought it was a bit dodgy. You done the right thing, guys. We never.
No way.
They went crazy prices recently because wishy-washy rat keeps threatening power cuts.
He'll be out soon, but the one that's coming in won't be
any
much
better. No. Jimmy Savile's mate.
We've got a general election coming up in 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, who's done what here? So Gaz has been a member for 17 months. Absolutely fabulous.
Well done, Gaz.
Amazing, Gaz. And he's also gifted us. Wow, he's amazing. Catherine did it last time, and Gaz has done it again this time. Gaz has done it so many times for us. If you haven't got membership, guys, please click on. And Gaz has donated 5 memberships to the community. Please, if you haven't already got membership, Abigail, please take the membership, and whoever else is here who hasn't got it.
Hi, June.
Where are we up to?
June.
Hi, June. Lovely to see you, hon. Yeah, Rat Faces. He's well and truly out. They're doing the humiliation tactics with him now. You
it's
know,
already sore, so these out, the other one's in.
Thea Stammer You know, those people who have a fear of stammering, fear stammer, he'll be the next Prime Minister. It's a done deal. But the WEF will be the ones pulling the strings. No doubt about it.
Mr. Fauci.
Mr. Stammer was the one who dropped the charges to
The inquiry into Jimmy Savile, well, the prosecution into Jimmy Savile. Starmer was the head of the Crown Prosecution Service at the time when all the allegations of Jimmy Savile were coming to light. And he said, no, there's not enough evidence to prosecute. So Jimmy Savile was allowed to carry on doing what he was doing.
And since then, it's also come to light that there are photographs of Mr. Stammer with Jimmy Savile when he was a child. So, you know, things like this are curious, you know. Things like this are very curious.
I mean, Jimmy Savile was
Have you got a letter for being late, June? We don't like tardiness here, hon.
No Scotland, no party.
Who's put that?
He says, sorry, late to the party. That's their song. No?
Rooster comb injections, also known as chicken comb injections, are a type of viscosupplementation therapy for knee osteoarthritis. Viscosupplementation involves injecting a gel-like substance into the knee joint to lubricate and cushion the joint. So it's what we would call cortisone injection here. I think it's the same type of thing. Reducing pain and improving mobility. My mum had quite a few cortisone injections after the hip operation.
Hip hop?
Hip operation. Oh. It was a hip hop, yeah. Where are we? I've lost track here. Right. Enough medical jargon anyway, lol. It's a rooster shot. So Caramel says, gotta love a bit of caramel. Funnily enough, we call my younger sister Fudge. We'll release that video. We'll make a second batch and just cover the end of it. Abigail, the prices have gone stupid for EcoFlow recently, and Jackery are getting expensive too. Who won the quiz last week? June.
Well, it wasn't Trina.
Although she tried.
Trina tried her best.
And Gaz tried. Yeah, Gaz done very well.
Gaz tried really hard. What days didn't win?
June won it, and she chose a glossy box. You've had a glossy box, haven't you, Caramel? I think you and your daughter were shared in one, weren't you? And June's won a glossy box. We haven't posted it yet, June. I'm sorry, but it will get posted on Monday. You know, we always send them out. We might be a little bit lackadaisical and slow, but you'll always get it.
It's not like us.
No, not at all. Everyone laughing along. The late wallflowers, they call us.
And why did you miss the quiz last week, Callum?
Oh, yeah. You were absent without a note. You and Heather weren't there. Was Heather there? No, Heather was missing as well, wasn't she? Missing in action.
Yeah, that's being noted.
Yeah, where were you, Caramel?
Yes.
Margaret, I have no problem understanding Bridget. I work every day with people that have many challenges and also mental illness. Our organisation provides opportunities for employment and transaction. Exactly, Margaret. Exactly. Good. Well, I hope you join our live stream and enjoy it. That's amazing, that, Gaz. Thank you so much for those memberships, love. So, Deck got it. Lovely to see you back, Deck. Can everyone click the thumbs up? We've got 21 in and 15 thumbs. Juniper Berry, I haven't seen you for a
Oh.
while, love. Hope you're well, hon. Golden, hi Golden. Hi Katie. Hi Ruth. I haven't seen you for a while, Ruth, either. Lovely to see you all getting the membership. That's fabulous. Stammer is a friend of Davos. Yeah, it doesn't surprise us. Yeah,
They're
all in it.
interlinked.
Yeah.
Oh, Gaz is singing now. We
are family. Oh, we frozen. Oh, hey, yeah. I got all my sisters with me,
including Gaz.
Let me hear you, folks. We are family. Yeah, no,
Come
amazing.
on, everybody dance.
Woo! Trina's singing. Yeah.
What did Gaz say? They were going to give people like me vouchers for food. They were going to get my vote.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Mm.
And they wanted to take the pip off everyone, didn't they, and give them
I
vouchers
think
as
we'd
well.
probably be a little bit better off with Labour than obviously Tories.
Two cheeks of the same
they
bottom.
are all
Nothing's
the
going to
same.
change.
Starmer's a Tory turned Labour.
So it's been announced. Asda, Morrison's, Tesco, Sainsbury's. I think there was another one. I don't know how soon it is, whether it's the end of this year or 25. We were no longer able to buy groceries in their superstores, in any of their stores, with cash or with a bank card. The only way you'll be able to make a transaction is with your fingertips or your facial recognition.
No way.
So, that monetary wallet, that monetary recognition, and the removal of cash, etc., it's already in place, So to say we're going to be any better off under the new master, it's just ridiculous. It's not going to happen.
No, but
it's just not going to happen.
I think it'd be slightly better than what the Tories. The Tories is the rich man's party.
Wow, I just got a message. I reached 5,500 subs. That is fabastic. Fantastic. Thanks all. I appreciate everyone. Well, we're only on 4,500, Trina, so you're actually 1,000 ahead of us.
We keep going up
for
we
some
go down.
reason we've lost an awful lot of subscribers
and views.
We've lost about 200 subscribers altogether, and it just drove us crazy in there. And you've just got to go with the flow. But yeah, I'd like it to rise and not stop dropping. But just got to go with the flow. I'm really happy for you. 5,500 is absolutely amazing. You're doing a great job, Trina.
Well done.
No, sorry, no letter.
She hasn't got a letter.
Can
you get your mum to write
late? One? Don't do it again.
Get your friend to write one for you and just sign it.
Sign your mum's signature. Bridget, Amy in Scotland are all bent.
I'm sorry June was late today.
What wasn't him?
Wasn't me.
No worries. I've got 2 sons, so don't think they'll want any of it, lol.
Oh, the glossy box.
Oh, yeah.
And you have your curtains shut.
Yeah, we do. We've got the heating on, you see, so I'm trying to keep the heat in as well.
Roasting.
He doesn't like it, but it's keeping me warm. I need it. Go and bob your shorts on if you want, but I need this.
Hot water bottle, the heating on.
And my hot coffee here. Well done for last week, Junior. I had a glossy box, still using the products. They were really good. Oh, thank you. See, it is amazing. It's absolutely fantastic. I won't be doing that. We will be stuffed. What will Abigail be doing? Tory, blah, blah. Wasn't much cop. But then Starmer is stopping our money for people like me, and we must get a job.
Well, they both are. They both said it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Rishi said it, didn't he? You've got to prove that you're disabled and stopping doctors from writing sick notes, and you've got to go for medicals. But yeah, there's the top of the tree, tax evasion. Who's going to bring more money in, getting a tax evader or getting someone who's scraping 20 quid extra off the...
It's like what David Cameron did in the Tory party. Him and his wife had a disabled child born in the hospital.
Oh, the one that he left in the pub when he went home.
This disabled child born in the hospital with all the best facilities to help them with the birth, etc. And although on exceedingly high wages and investments, etc., they still got all the extra money for this disabled child. They still got child benefit. They still got child disability money. They still got everything, even though they were on exceedingly high wages. And as soon as that child reached a certain age, I couldn't tell you how old, they tried to pull the rug. They tried to remove all the facilities that were there for them when they needed it. And they were the ones in power trying to remove the facilities there for somebody else who should be in that position later on. These people are bonkers. These people are so selfish and bonkers. Can't even contemplate it. Can't even contemplate it. Well, we will get them back. We will get our lives on. We will. We just get on with it. We just keep putting one foot in front of the other. But you have to be aware. Bridget, my hubby is disabled and retired early due to costing me £50 an hour for caring. Yeah. It's astronomical. Yeah. You should drive me batty. Because my mum was obviously getting disability money, severe Parkinson's, lots of different issues that went along. And my mum had to have carers throughout the day. She would not go in a home, and we wouldn't force her. Mum's choice, she wanted to stay in her own home. She was in sheltered accommodation, had a flat of her own. And we had carers in place coming in several times a day to toilet mum, freshen her up, etc. Mum used to have one day a week and go to a day centre and do activities with other people, same age as her, etc. Shorter on. Woo woo. When mum basically told me to go back to work and not to be sitting with her every day and to get on with my life, and I had to go back to work, I tried to set up some more social activities for mum to do, some break the week up so she'd have other days out. And I looked at setting up dial-a-ride so she could join a couple of luncheon clubs, maybe just go out for a lunch. The price was astronomical. We did it. We set it all up. You know, people always say dial-a-ride is. But
then
really
they wouldn't
cheap.
do it because she could only do 2 a week or something, wasn't it?
No, I'll tell you the story now. We had to put a deposit in. Then you had to pay the fees. We were setting it all up. Everything was great. We paid it all. I thought it was a bit expensive, but because everyone else kept saying it was cheap, and it's not. And then when we tried to book it, Mum was going to go to a luncheon club for 1 o'clock, you know, in our town, not too far away. They kowtowed it, and they said because I wasn't there, or there wasn't somebody there to put her on the bus and to take her off the bus, that she couldn't use the facility because the driver wasn't insured and there was nobody in that facility to make that happen. And I was absolutely appalled. I mean, that just broke her independence then, because yes, she could have someone take her up the lounge area and sit with other people, but then she'd have to wait for either
But
me
she
to
could
come
only
back
do
home
it
from
twice a
work or
week,
the
couldn't you?
carers to come and visit her, to go back to her own home, you know. So if she had a daycare facility, a day centre or something like that with carers surrounding her, then it's independence. It's a day out from her
independent living.
home, and we just couldn't make that happen. And they said, in order for her to have another day at the day centre, we'd have to pay £100 a day or £70 a day, etc. And, you know, they think that's nothing. But out of mum's disability money, that's a fortune to pay. You know, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. We worked ways round it. We did different things. I'd come home from work and we'd go out for tea, or we'd do different things. She'd have activities, you know, but it should have been she had independent days out, and when we come back together, she could tell me about her, what she'd been able to do, and I could tell her about my work day, and we'd have lots of conversation between us. But instead, mum was limited to just spending time in the lounge.
She could only
and then
go
a flat
twice a
on her
week,
own.
wasn't it? Twice a week at the
Yeah,
most.
yeah. No, she could
couldn't
only go once.
Yeah, she went once, and then he said, if you pay for the second one.
Yeah, yeah.
But she couldn't go every day.
No, even if she paid the £70 a day,
Yeah.
she was still.
She wasn't allowed to go every day or 3 days a week. Did you £50? Yeah, we're up to.
Okay, £50 a day for care.
But it's the same with childcare as well. You get a job, you go out to work, your wages are gone because you've got to pay for childcare. The cost of childcare is just astronomical.
It is crazy. Crazy. Well, when I was working, I was paying like £500 a month, wasn't I, for Oscar's childcare?
And if you're earning £1,000 a month, and then you travel there to work, then your meals while you're there.
You're taking home less than a quarter of your wage.
You're coming home with £250 that you've got to spend when you could be getting that through benefits on the dole, sitting at home.
That's right, June. We should, you know, all kids should have a free school meal.
And not just claim lunch expenses, all their beer expenses, all their bar is free.
And whoever they take out for a meal,
in the Commons, it's all free. Free champagne on the dinner time. It started
as pennies when the council decided, due to hubby under 65, we had to pay. The lack of send ASN school places is ridiculous. Yeah.
We won't be voting in the general election.
No.
We'll never vote again.
Not voting for the new master. I don't trust politicians now. Some of them talk through they do, through the bleep backside. I have funding for my care. I get it from the council to pay for my personal assistance. It works well for me. Yeah. I'm so happy how organised you are, and you've got your choice and the way you've put that in place now. Yeah, I'm really happy for how you've done that, Bridget. Guys, they're in it for the money. That's it. It's all about money at the end of the day. That's all these type of people
like
care
Cameron come out the other day. I don't know whether it was today or yesterday, and he was saying about how much Nigel Farage is so divisive and he's causing all this division within the country. Yeah, he's the main divisive character who brought in the Brexit vote. If he hadn't brought the Brexit vote...
He flip-flopped straight away.
But if he hadn't brought that in, nobody would have been bothered.
He brought it in.
People wanted it, but nobody would have been bothered. But he brought it in and caused the division. And then as soon as he lost, he packed his bags and ran.
Which way round am I getting this? When he first brought it in, he wanted to stay. Or was it the opposite way around? He wanted to leave, then he wanted to stay. He flip-flopped, didn't he?
Yeah, at first, before he was Prime Minister, he wanted to leave. But when he was Prime Minister, he wanted to stay.
He flip-flopped, yeah.
Yeah. Then he said, I'll bring the Brexit vote in, when nobody was really bothered about it. People wanted to leave, people wanted to stay, but nobody was bothered about it.
But we still haven't, you know, they say we've left. But with our connection with NATO and our connection with everything else, there's no way we've left.
But he caused the biggest division the country's ever seen.
It's not realistic. You know, they brainwash you, say, yeah, we've left. How can we? How can we have left with all this European nonsense going? No, no.
But he was the biggest divisive character that brought it all in when there was no need to bring it in. And yet he's calling out someone else for being divisive.
Oh, I was saying, a cousin's totally skint and they even got rid of Meals on Wheels. See, my mum never had that because we cooked for her, you know. But you didn't like it, did you? And the kids didn't like it when they went to visit my mum. But I used to love that smell of going down the land and I could just smell mashed potato everywhere. I liked it. I liked the mashed potato smell. But you used to say, I'm not going while that food trolley's going. I love the smell of mashed potato. I must say, I've had good social workers who have fought my corner for my payments. Brilliant.
Well done.
Brilliant. See, they're individuals that do that, you know. It's not the system, it's the individual. Yeah.
Go out their way.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, lack of care in the country, trying to help my family member with support and medication, etc. It's a nightmare and not centralised.
I mean, that's another thing. All the medication's running low now. They can't get the medication in because it's all stuck in the border. And
my friend Carol, she's having a really bad ordeal with it. She's diabetic. And at first, they didn't have the syringes for her. They changed her medication so many times that they'd messed around with her metabolism, something wicked. And then they said she had to use a syringe to use the medication because the tablet form she was taking was no longer available. And I'd say they messed around for a good year with the dosage and everything. Then once they decided the tablets were gone, she was never getting any more of it. Then the syringes weren't available for this new medication, so she went without again, putting her in.
So she had all the syringes and no medication?
No, she had all the medication, but no syringes.
And she couldn't do nothing. Yeah.
Then when she got the syringes and used that medication, there was no further medication to continue.
But that medication was running out of date then?
Now there's no medication. She's got the syringes.
And it's not just diabetics, it's other people, the heart people.
It's putting life at risk.
People that have got heart problems can't get medication.
Hiya, Frank, love, you're all right?
Yeah, hiya, Frank.
Some great work is going to be very soon to help people come out of the system by correcting the date. I saw you mentioning this, Frank, and you were saying look at the register number or the registered date rather than offering up any birth certificate details. Hope you don't mind me introducing you as Frank, but this is a friend of mine, Frank, and he does a lot of good work on teaching people straw man and how to be your true self. Rather than your capital letter name or who the system projects you as.
Who you registered as.
Sorry, I'm finding it difficult to find the words to describe what you do, Frank, but I respect Frank's work quite a lot. He doesn't accept friend requests at the moment, but you will find him on Facebook. He shows some lovely videos, very interesting, very revealing, thought-provoking. God bless him. He's actually shared some of my YouTube videos as well. I really appreciate him doing that. Lovely to see you here, Frank. And yeah, I'll be looking in to see what else you're doing soon. If you'd like people to come and follow your channel, put the name of your page, please, Frank, and maybe some people can come across and decide for themselves if they want to look in.
It's only a Facebook page.
Yeah, it's a Facebook. So Bridget says, I may say I have had good social workers who have fought my corner. Brilliant, Bridge. That's all you can ask for, isn't it? They're the best ones. It's ridiculous, lack of care in the country, trying to help family members with support and medication, etc. Oh, I've just read all this, haven't I? I must have missed Frank's post comment. When are we up to?
Sounds like your system is as broken as it is here.
Yeah, completely mashed. Yeah, unless you're in a position and they'll make it worth your while, then that's a fiver. You owe you a fiver, guys. I'm not sure if Caramel answers, but Caramel's in the UK, love.
London.
Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner. Though I love London town. I don't even know how to do that. Do what?
I think we've missed.
My brother had to give up work for Steve. Not that he begrudged him or anything, but Steve died because of the NHS, like I eventually will because of my tainted blood. Did Steve have tainted blood as well, Bridge?
A lot of people die through the
Wow, I
NHS.
didn't realise that. I didn't realise he had that. Yeah. I didn't realise your brother stopped work as well to care for him. He's going to be missed, Bridge. You're going to always remember the good times, and he knows he was loved.
And one day, the truth will come out, and people will get jail for it.
Yeah, Abigail, I went for my pills at the chemist, and there was a large queue down the street. Yeah, there always is.
Chemists are a joke these days. You go in for one thing, and
yeah, how
takes
to
you
become a
2
sovereign
hours to
being. That's
find
it,
it.
Caramel. That's the type of work Frank does. Yeah, shares information, shares videos, and different descriptive works from other people as well. Yeah, it's quite interesting. They can be on quite late, but you can play catch up the next day. Yeah. Evening both. How's your weather? Harper's very naughty. It is indeed, Stephen. Yeah. Are we allowed to call it that now? Or do we still have to call it? What are they saying we're allowed to call it? Oh, I can't remember. We can't call it chemtrails. We can't call it contrails, but we can call it seeding, sky seeding, we can call it. But yeah, you're right, it's harp.
Yeah. Harp's turned up to the max.
Yeah. Those little angels are being little buggers today. That's all the Ouroboros lights were as well when we had them here in the UK. Yeah, I'm in Scotland, used to live in London. I work for an organisation that supports families with neurodiversity. A lot of people find fighting so long for diagnoses. Yeah.
And half the time, they don't even know what the diagnosis is.
That's it. Hubby was diagnosed. He has an offshoot to MND with his liver. He
lives longer. Only 200 people have this. I've had to fight. That MND is just...
What's MND?
Motor neuron.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of the rugby players are suffering from that.
It's terrible. It's terrible. I'm smiling, not smiling at the medical thing. I'm smiling at Stephen, lol, you pay. We're only yours, love. Take us as you find us. We'll speak as we find. There's only so much you're allowed to say, and they'll delete the video, but, there's no longer denying some stuff now. There wasn't then, but...
People are speaking out a lot more now, and our time will come.
Oh, right. No,
Up the revolution.
The revolution will not be televised, but it might be it on YouTube. Bit by bit.
We'll live stream it.
So
YouTube won't take us down.
He didn't have blood poisoning. He had cancer, but it was everywhere. He had a 13-year battle and kept working until 4 years ago. He was 63 when he left us. Wow. So he carried on working for 13 years. Bloody hell. Well, 9 years. Yeah. Strong man, Will. A strong man. Oh, that's amazing, June. I thought for years and only got assessed and diagnosed when I got my local MP involved and had a meeting with her. Do you mind me asking, Caramel, is that you? Have you got sorry, I froze then. Neurological issues. Neurology. Because that's what the class were. We both got basically, didn't we?
That's it.
Like mine's me nervous system due to my spine, and Brian's is his nervous system due to his transverse myelitis. I fully caught up on the comments. Didn't think I was going to catch up there.
Another thing we wanted to say, just I don't know whether anyone's heard of Marjorie Taylor Greene. Probably the Americans have. She's a Democratic. I don't know whether she's a senator but she was having a go at Fauci the other day. She had him, it looked like a court case or some kind of inquiry, and she ripped him apart. He just didn't have any comeback. He didn't have any answers to anything that she was saying.
Well, it was just facts. She had all the facts.
Yeah, she had facts that she hit him with, talking about emails, what he was sending when through the lockdown, and he just froze. He just didn't know what to say. She just had him. Well, I'd never heard of her before until a couple of weeks ago. But she seems so okay with what she's saying. And she wouldn't call him Dr. Fauci. She called him Mr. Fauci.
Yeah, you're not a doctor.
Because he's not a doctor. Even though it was his direction that brought on the lockdowns and the jabs.
Put on a
and
white
masks.
coat, anyone will believe you.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yourself a doctor.
We had two of them over here with, what was his name? What were them two names that we had? That kept coming on the telly every day and telling us to stay in. And next to Boris. One either side of Boris.
Well, we said the other one was the young antiques dealer.
Yeah.
What was he called? Who became a she?
Yeah.
I can't think of the name.
No. You've gone right out of our minds for some reason. Who were the two medical experts either side of Boris the buffoon?
During the COVID time, when they were telling us to stay indoors, who were them two men either side?
That was fun, actually.
So, it's Malachi, June. I thought for years I'd only got an assessment and diagnosis when I got my local MP involved and had a meeting with her. He is autistic and has a language and learning development delay. That's why I home educated, because no provision could provide for his needs. Do you know, I'm so surprised. When we were at school, I totally accept it, you know, but when we were at school, we never heard of autism. We never heard of dyspraxia, dyslexia, all of those things. You know, we never heard of any of them. But the amount of dyslexia, the amount of dyspraxia, the amount of autism, the amount of all these things now.
That's more the norm now.
Yeah,
There's more people with that than without
I've got
it.
so many friends, they've got autistic children who also suffer with dyslexia, dyspraxia, and all these other things as well on top. Not all of them, some of them. And it's so common. And, you know, in different walks of life, we've met so many different people, haven't we, with autism now? It's crazy. And just last week, I don't know if you remember, I was saying I was going on a course to learn about budgeting. Carol had actually signed us up for 2 courses. One was benefit rights, and testing means testing and medical issues and seeing if you're correctly claiming any benefits you may be due to. And one lady I met and started talking to, and she's actually already following the channel, and we hadn't met before. We're both from the same town. I won't embarrass you if you're listening, Claire. Her name's Claire. I won't give a second name. And she'd commented before, and I had in the back of my mind thinking, who's this lady from my local town? And she's on here, and I couldn't place her. Anyway, we'd met face to face on this course. And the first day, Carol and I were late, and it was the opposite course. It was the benefits one.
That's unusual.
What?
That's unusual.
What's unusual?
For
We
you
were
to-
late, yeah. Well, it wasn't my fault, it was Carol's fault.
Yeah, it was Carol's fault.
So, 2 of her children are autistic.
We'll see if Carol's still watching.
And she said it took her a long while to learn how to fill out the forms correctly and what information to give and how to describe it. And when you're answering one question, how to phrase it and give the statements to back up, to follow it up. So such as an independent autistic person living on their own, or an independent disabled person living on their own, if you've got a cat or dog and you're able to feed them, that means you can bend down, or you can do different things if you're putting the bowl on the floor, or you can open the packaging, etc. And for someone who may look able-bodied, but you are suffering, whether it be with the knees, with the back, with anything in particular, and you're telling them, I can't bend, I can't do this, but yeah, you're looking after a cat and a dog. So unless you follow up with the statements of, I feed them on a high surface, my son opens the packaging for me, etc., etc. It's probably a bad example I'm giving, but sometimes when they're asking you a question and you reply to it, you've also got to try and give added information, because they are trying to catch you out and trying to do things. And it's an art form to fill these forms in, to preempt why they're asking that question. It's crazy.
The way they word them, it's just, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's
they're trying
just
to
so
lull you in.
interesting to, it was only a basic introduction, that first class, and they go on for 4 weeks. The same again with the budgeting class. It was a basic introduction to it and what we will be covering over the next 3 weeks. But there are things such as reduced rates on your water, reduced rates on your council taxes, reduced rates on all manner of things. I want to gather that information and bring it in place. I'll bring it back and share it with you all.
But any forms like that you have got to fill in, the best thing you can do is go to Citizens Advice
and have them fill it in,
and they'll fill it in for you.
Because they can preempt.
They're like well trained and all this kind of thing, so they'll know what they're trying to catch you out on and what to say and how to say it.
How he did it, I don't know, but Steve wanted to work as long as he could, but he should have stopped before he did. It's the independence and your dignity, and no matter what job you do, or you've got pride in your work and pride in what you do. Bridget, what an amazing, wonderful man to keep going. Yeah. It's just a yes or no, but the excuses you get is blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I only want a yes or no. Disgraceful. It is, yeah. What was Dumb and Dumber?
Oh, them 2 either side of.
Yeah, they were Dumb and Dumber, but they had a name. Because.
Bridget! You stay behind for detention.
That's our Bridget. Guessing, yeah.
No one can remember the names. They were that insignificant.
I can see his face. Who was the
Whitty?
Whitty, yeah, Whitty. Has someone said it?
Chris Whitty.
Chris Whitty. Well,
and the other fellow, I don't know, can't remember him. Chris Whitty.
Matt Hancock.
No.
Anyway, Chris
the
Whitty.
Medical.
Does anyone remember the young posh antiques guy with the blonde curly hair? and a big dicky bow. And he was young
He was
boy.
about 7 or 8, wasn't he?
No, he was about 12.
Yeah.
But he was very la-di-da and very into the antiques, and he understood everything. Anyway, years later,
Lauren. Oh,
yeah, that was the sex change name.
yeah.
He had a sex
Harriet.
change.
Lauren.
Lauren Harriet. But what was he called
Yeah.
as a male?
It's all coming back now.
He had a sex change and went on Big Brother as a woman. And he was the antiques one. Well, if you put Chris Whitty
And we did.
and the antique boy's face next to each other, or even Lauren's face next to each other,
We'd share that every other day.
it's the same person. It's the same person, isn't it? Chris Whitty is Lauren Harriet. Where are we up to? Caramel. Neurodiversity has always existed, but there is more understanding and recognition of it now. In the 60s, 70s, and 80s, you were seen as stupid or having behavioural issues. There was no.
People just said, "Oh, you were slow."
Yeah.
But the radio waves in the atmosphere are causing a lot more of it today.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi, 5G, Bluetooth.
Yeah, everything.
It's all going into
electricity, isn't it? Yeah. Where are we up to?
Down a bit, down.
That's why I'm so passionate about what I eat, the gut health. If we give our body what it needs, God has designed us to heal. Yeah. Well, that tooth won't stop growing. So I'm doing something. It is not a quick fix, but we did not get this way overnight. I was given 24 hours to live and bedridden for almost 10 years. Wow. I was told I would be permanent and totally disabled. Wow.
You've done well, haven't you?
Yeah, fantastic. The DLA form was 35 pages long. It's literally my degree that got me through it without any aid. Well, yeah, exactly.
Even the PIP.
Proving the point, aren't you? You need a degree to complete it. It's crazy. What happened to my sister? Massive heart attacks and strokes because she walked across the floor. She wasn't allowed anything. Crazy. I know what using a good nutrition did for me. I
think that, as well as the waves in the air, I think it's a lot of the additives in food as well that caused, because there's so much of it now.
And half the time they don't even have to list it, although they say they list everything. Baby Bites back. Hi there. ADHD, dyslexia, dyspraxia, and Airland syndrome. I have not heard of that one, love. I was diagnosed as an adult. My child was diagnosed in childhood with autism.
It's on camera. Oscar's coming in for sweets here.
Crazy times we live in for sure. We need to be informed, but in fear.
The government wouldn't lie to us, would they?
No.
You've been taught well.
Prepared, but not paranoid.
We can trust our government, can't we?
Yeah, of course we can. Mm-hmm. I swear allegiance.
You've never lied to us before, so why would they start now?
Yes, look like Lord Fauntleroy.
Yeah,
did.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Chris Whitty.
Bridget's calling him Tim Whitty. Whitty don't blink, he's a proper streak. But don't you think he looks like Lauren Harries? Honestly, that's so funny. My first job I got when leaving school at 14 as a mechanic, the car was on the lift and I undone the oil pan screw. And the boss started the car, and guess what happened? Yeah, I got sacked. Are you going to say it fell on you? Dimwit. Not calling you that, Gaz. That was the next comment. Brian, there are so many additives in the food now. My son is allergic to quite a few. Never, Oscar. Trina said the government wouldn't lie to us.
Exactly.
Never.
Why don't they start now?
Or she could be saying, never put your hands in the sweet bowl.
Yeah, never take mummy and daddy's
Yeah,
sweets again.
except everyone else is putting their hands in the sweet
Well,
bowl.
I noticed you'd already took half of them before we got there this
Yeah,
evening.
you had 2 hands in the sweet bowl.
I guess I could have 2 hands in it. I've got 2 hands in it now.
Oh, look, he's proven he can't put 2 hands in the sweet bowl.
Right.
Left.
Is everyone joining us for the quiz tomorrow evening?
I will. I'm going to win.
Sweetie Gate now.
And now Oscar's embroiled. What were the other things you were looking at? Did you cover everything you were gonna mention?
Yeah, I think so. Did anyone ever heard of the American senator?
Which one?
What was her name?
Marjorie Taylor Greene. That's the only thing I've seen about her.
It makes me laugh when I get asked by the Pip Goons what haemophilia is and can I be cured from it, and also
And they're supposed to be the experts. And they're asking you.
You've got no choice but to laugh at them. That is pathetic. Yeah. But again, it's insult to injury, you know, and it's done by design to upset you and whatever. So stronger to you, Bridget, for laughing at them, because it's so pathetic. And how can they be forced to ask questions like that?
Especially if they don't even know the answers. Why
It's
can they ask a
inhumane,
question
isn't it?
that
It's
they don't know an
absolutely
answer
inhumane, unfeeling, no nothing, no knowledge.
What is it?
The sweeties you are eating, he can't even touch. He swells.
because of the additives.
Yeah. Yeah, hope to be there. Good. Yeah, we'll be there. Or both, lol. Yeah, I'll be there. Gonna win this time. I hope you win, guys. I really
know,
do.
you deserve it, guys.
Yeah,
Sorry,
he
guys,
does.
I'm going to win
Sorry,
tomorrow.
the wedding's off.
You're not allowed to win. Your family member.
The wedding's off.
The wedding's off.
Well, Gaz is all down.
We should all snap
He
a
hasn't
pack of
heard from
party
Catherine.
rings to celebrate Brian's birthday tomorrow.
That's a good idea, Caravan.
Yeah, why doesn't everyone get a pack of party rings and we'll all cheers them?
I might go to the shop and get some tomorrow. Oh no, they're too dear in that shop.
It's up to you if it's your birthday and you want to get them.
They're £5 in the shop by us.
Oh no way.
No, they're not. Do they sell party rings?
Probably.
How much do you think they'd be?
£1 a packet, if
No.
not more.
£1.25. Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah, but aren't we going to pick that bag up tomorrow
What bag?
that I left in the...
Oh yeah.
And aren't some shops open tomorrow?
We could scout around for a bargain.
Party ring bargain.
It's the Lord's
Okay,
Day
guys,
tomorrow.
party ring bargain. Everyone get yourself a pack of party rings for tomorrow during the party.
Did he sell them in
Tomorrow's is Father's Day in the States, not sure.
Do they
if
sell
I'll be able
party
to
rings
have
in
them,
America?
Nick. It's Father's Day here as well, Deck, tomorrow. It's always on Mr. Wallflower's birthday. Let's talk about which nappies Biden uses. Is it Biden now, or is it a dude in a mask?
Oh, is she from Georgia?
Who's them? Oh, they
No,
here. Oh, right.
And what's she like? Or that's the only thing I've ever seen about her, and she was good on that. I think she is a Democrat. Or... Oh no, the wedding's still on. Oh, it's all down to Kath.
Oh, balls and cats court now.
Oh.
Abigail and anyone else, the NHS will plan to deny what they did. Yep.
And they're still doing it.
After they come out and make that announcement, though, it's just ridiculous, isn't it?
And yet they wanted to jab everyone.
Crazy.
But both political parties wanted to jab everyone as well, so you can.
Yeah, but
Shame on the Biden family.
the government.
And
are
what
telling us
happened to
about
his son?
Did the son get found guilty this week in a court in America for what was on his laptop? I'm sure I read that on Twitter, that he'd been found guilty. But no doubt Daddy will smooth it over. And she's a very right-winged Republican. She just seemed
In this instance, she
good
was
at
right.
what she was saying.
In this instance, she was very right.
She gave it to Fauci there.
I have to fight for hubby starting Monday due to health board saying they won't pay for his medication.
It's just a disgrace.
You know, if the reason boils down to the cost of the medicine, not the fact that he doesn't need it, not the fact that it's not available, but it's boiling down to the cost. But yeah, you tell me that the politicians will be refused on it because of the cost. You tell me a solicitor be refused on it because
When they're
of the
getting
cost.
expenses.
It's disgusting. It's
They're getting a wage and they're getting expenses for everything that they do during that day.
What does
Absolute disgrace.
What does swing your daddy mean?
The weapons on. Swing your daddy.
If I'm not here tomorrow, happy birthday and happy Father's Day to you, Brian.
Thanks, Dick. I'll save you the party ring.
Send it to you in some bubble wrap.
Yeah.
Right, anything we've missed or anything else that we were supposed to be talking about tonight?
It's a song, Swing Your Daddy.
Ah, right, okay.
Is it from the 50s? I'm only 57, you know.
I'm off both. All the best. See you tomorrow. Take care, Steve, and see you soon, love.
Cheers, Steve.
Right, who's done what? Who can tell us anything? We've got the last 10 minutes now before we go.
Let's cheer up.
Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a
daydream believer
and a homecoming queen?
You said that I was obsessed with the monkeys, and I thought you were messing, and then I saw your face.
Now I'm a believer. I'm a believer.
Jim Gilstrap.
Swing your daddy. I have to look
Sounds
that up.
painful, guys.
It does. I had one of them, but the wheel fell off. Gilstrap.
A Jim Gilstrap. No, don't envy you guys. Get better soon. No wonder the wedding's off.
You've got tears in your eyes. Caramel's laughing anyway. 1975.
Oh, I don't know that then. I was around then. I'll have a listen, see if I can remember it.
Right, we're going to have a hunt.
It was basically always 75, wasn't it? Roundabout-ish. Slade.
Waddy.
Mm-hmm. Sweet.
Under the moon of love.
Can't beat Slade though. Slade are the best.
I just don't want to shout. It's Christmas.
Not yet. It's only about 30 Sundays to Christmas. If that now.
Crazy.
You can see it on YouTube. Yeah, we'll have a look.
Anyway, so we're winding up now. Gonna have the last. What she said? You can't call the wedding off. Primark won't take my hat.
They will if you've got your receipt. They will. Primani, your Primani suit will have to go back.
Oh, she's giving you some competition, Bridge. I tell you, our caramel's stepping up. Nice.
Was it a big rimmed hat or just a little?
No,
off
she'd
the
have said a
side?
fascinator if she meant a fascinator.
Oh, he's in for it now. Catherine will be on tomorrow on the warpath.
She must be working hard, though.
Yeah.
Well, let me change that to live, you know.
You're locked in now, guys. The hat's being purchased. Even Trina's bought a hat.
I bought me wellies.
I know, yeah. I bought a dicky ball.
Oh, we're not going to have to call you Lauren Harris. So.
No. I can't grow that hair.
Again.
Not at my age.
Right, well, we're going to have to love you and leave you guys. But we've enjoyed tonight. We'll be back with you tomorrow for the quiz. We'll write some questions, so please do some homework on the channel. 5 points for a wallflowers question.
Yeah, because there hasn't been much this week, so we're going to have to go into the
Go back into the archives and ask some good questions. But yeah, we'll do that. So we'll have 5 wallflowers questions for 5 points each. As wide as your garden aisle. I'll get my new wellies for the wedding. Yeah. I'm on the other side.
Oh, she's on Herbie rides again now.
Oh, right. It's not Herbie. FJT, hi there, love.
Hiya, but goodbye.
Gonna be a welly wedding. Yeah. They're the best ones.
Nice day for a welly wedding.
The pagan weddings are in the woods and you have to put your wellies on to go to them. By the looks of the emoji, it's a cowboy hat. It was lovely chat and all. Oh gosh, that may be rough. I'll be up all night watching wallflower videos. Are you English? We certainly are, love.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll root out some gifts. We'll get yours sent to you, June, on Monday. But in the meantime, we'll have the quiz tomorrow night. Thank you all for coming. Drive home safely and remember you're loved.
Yeah. And the wedding's still on.
And the wedding's still on. Get your hats and your wellies bought now. Take care. Good night, all.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming.